The weather is crappy outside. Let's get it going. We have our special guest with us today.
Power on. Ready pair. Phone connected.
Get it. Cosmo in the house. How you doing today, Cosmo? Good. Good to hear. How's the weather over there in Ireland? We got another dismal day here. It's raining. Yeah, it's raining here too. Or drizzling. It's like cold, and blistery, balmy, fucking. Ooh, that's a god awful noise. I'm gonna have to find a way to make that less noisy. I didn't realize that was so loud when moving the table around. Mini Jim in the house. Mini Jim, hello. How are you? Thanks for coming out. I got my headphones in today, guys, so I can hear the stream happening and I can tell what's being too loud. So I'll try to monitor the volume of things. And if you guys are wearing headphones, I'm also wearing headphones today, and I'll try not to blow out your eardrums because it also includes my eardrums. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. And for those of you across the pond, good afternoon. I hope everybody's having a bright and amazing day. We love you guys in here. And we play a song. Cosmo's already ready for her tunes. See if I can't make this god-awful noise that it was making less god-awful. I might have to put some sliders on the ground, but we'll see. Would not be a task for today. It still sounds pretty god-awful when I slide it. When do I take them for a walk? Well, they have a section outside where it's all fenced in, so I wouldn't need to take them for a walk, Midi Jen. I can take Zuma for a walk at some point because she gets public access. And if it was nicer outside, we'd have them outside.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a difference. Ooh, yeah, there's a difference. Ooh, yeah.
We do indeed have our guest Brandy. Brandy is on the left-hand side. In the middle there is Ladybug, and on the right-hand side is Zuma. And to the right of Zuma is Annie. We'll scooch this over here. See if we can't get them all in the photo there. Jeez, that's awful. Yeah, it sounds like running water. That's awful. I'm sorry, guys. She was kind of hiding, yeah. So that's the one you want to play? The Juice WRLD Armed and Dangerous? Yes, I can, Midi Jen. I will call each of them by their name and see if they react here. Let's see. Brandy. Can't see her, but she's wagging her tail. Ladybug. Ladybug. She's like, I don't care. Zuzu. Zuma. Yeah. And then Anakin's over there on the end. Yeah, Annie on the end. You feeling a lot better today? That's good to hear. Everybody's coming over here for some attention. Yes, I called your names. I called your names. Yes, I did. I got these guys. I got these guys. I got these guys. Watch your ears, guys. Who wants this toy? Who wants this toy? Who wants it? I can't hear you. Can't hear you. Oh, okay. You ready? Set. Get it! Oh, Annie got it. Good getting it, Annie. Zuma! You sticking your face in the camera. You're such a goofball. You're being grumpy with each other. You guys need to go outside, go potty? You need to go potty? They were already out not too long ago. She's looking at the TV, hoping to see herself on it. Staring down the TV. See if you guys can see that. I'm sorry, guys. I just realized today that that sound is so awful. So when I move the table around for a different angle. We'll try to explore ways to make that less awful sounding. Yes! Ghost is in the house! Hello, Ghost. Yes, we have sound today. Yes. Yesterday was a silent live stream on purpose. You're all done? You thirsty? Here, grab a Capri Sun. Yeah, I was muted yesterday intentionally. Yes, they are. They're watching themselves live right now. Kiddo in the background making tons and tons of noise. That's his style. That's the MO. Alright, we're going to get into that song here as a request by Cosmo. Armed and Dangerous.
Shipping makes affordable vehicles that help. If you're ready for Juice WRLD, say hell yeah! Say hell yeah!
Uh-oh.
Native is made with
Yep.
pine
Yeah,
clean
sure.
ingredients and is good for your skin without leaving white marks or red.
Should we swing you guys back around? She's still eyeballing the shit out of herself on camera. But there's nothing on camera, so she's not seeing anything. She's just looking at it, waiting for herself to show up. I don't think she understands that she's being filmed. You have to be on camera if you want to see yourself, really. There's a little bit of a delay. There's a little bit of a delay, you see? So intense. Spin you guys around. I'm gonna mute the mic while I spin you. We got the sound back. Yes, Cosmo, yesterday it was intentional, the live stream that was mute. I just swung you around. Will you get out of here and go? I'll turn the picture off so you guys don't have to worry about seeing your face. She does not want me watching my own live stream on the TV. Get over that, man. Hamburg! Hello, Hamburg! Welcome to the stream. Cosmo, I didn't even know Wolf was live yesterday. When I was in his live on Thursday, he said he was taking a day off. Douglas is back. Hello, Douglas! Douglas in the house! Yeah, I don't know if he meant he was taking a day off of work, like legitimate work, or if he was taking a day off of live streaming, but he said he was taking a day off, so I just assumed that meant he wasn't going to be there if he was telling chat. By the time I got around to getting into a live stream last night, after all the things we had to do during the day, he wasn't live anymore. We ended up watching Grace. big things are to come, guys. I'm starting to figure out how to get a virtual studio going, and we're gonna have different types of music and engaging things on screen, stuff you'll be able to click. It's gonna get more interesting in here, at least visually on screen anyway. So stick with me, guys. We're groundbreaking and we're gonna be taking off. We're gonna have more. There's gonna be more. I promise you. It's gonna get more interesting than this on a regular basis. So just stick with me. Be patient. Over the next couple weeks and months, there's going to be quite a few changes that are going to make things more interesting to be here. That's all I can really say for right now. I don't want to give too many details, but it's going to get more interesting. If I know that I'm sing my heart. Coffee and a joint. Coffee and a joint. Yes, really.
It's a damn shame what the world's gotten to. For people like me, people like you, wish I could just wake up and it not be true. But it is, oh it is, living in the new world. With the cold,
The new world.
the rich man goes the richest, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control. This world has changed and I had to accept it. They ask my political views while I search for their hidden agendas. I don't got an answer, I try to remember the devil divides. Pressure appears from our peers. Those arguments waste our time while helping to push their lies, so fuck political views. I got common sense. I know God made man. And the sun sets on a life where we focus on things that we cannot control and accumulate so much regret. By the time we decide to live, we're practically already dead. So I go to sleep with the thoughts of 45 years living in debt. 45 years can't pay rent. 45 years just for a pension. I'm too old to enjoy and go spend. 45 years working and slaving for rich men with no time for my family and friends. Then I wake up and pray that it ends. With an whole soul. The rich man knows the rich man, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control. Descendants of Adam and Eve, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. They're taking God out the schools. Our kids don't know what to believe. From 6 to 18, the curriculum fails and Gen Z gets taught by their phones with forced fees that get sponsored and paid by companies. That's how they attack us. It starts with the youth. If you lie enough, you'll convince anybody the lie's the truth. So telling these kids they can choose their own gender at ages they can't even tie their own shoes. Drive or drink is crazy. Common sense isn't common unless it pays me. That's the thought process daily. Look at the content we're creating. Lies diluting our brains. I'm done trying to argue. Allowing these people who think that I'm folks gonna bring about change.
I feel like I'm missing chats here.
Let me double check.
Life worth living, an actual comfortable wage. No more school shootings. Let's unite these states. It's a damn shame what the world's gotten to.
Well, doesn't look like I'm missing any.
People like you wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is.
Not sure if Ghost is still in here. Everybody who's coming in, you should go check out Ghost. They do Warzone content.
You should go over there, give them a like and subscribe. Help their channel grow too. There he is. That's the guy, the myth, the legend, right there. Rocky the Littlest Ghost. Hey, Ghost, what is your tag? Because we know this is your display. Is your tag Rocky the Littlest Ghost? Like @ symbol, Rocky the Littlest Ghost? Fist is the G best. That's why I changed my display to match my tag. It's gonna be hard for people to find you if I'm like, go check out Rocky the Littlest Ghost, and they're like, they can't find you because of whatever that fancy shit is at the ends. So yeah, give me your tag. Put it in with like a check me out, like and subscribe into the chat there, and I'll pin it for you. So people come in, they'll be able to find you. Ghost the Great. Well, you're in here all the time supporting me. Why shouldn't I give you a little bit of love back, right? So just go ahead and put the tag, and then I'll pin your comment. Just the tag by itself. I know I do. But I appreciate you coming in here. And your channel needs to grow too. The more money we can make YouTube give us, the less money YouTube has. There it is. For those of you looking to find Ghost, I have now pinned the comment from Ghost. So you guys can go check him out. You can search him by his tag. If it's a little bit easier, you might be having a hard time trying to find him with a regular display name. You fell off? That's what it is, man. It takes diligence. You gotta keep grinding. Like, I don't know if you're familiar with Slater. He went on vacation for a week and didn't live stream. He lost like 5,000 viewers. Like, he was getting like 6,000 views every single night. He came back from vacation and now he can barely get to 1,000. Yeah, school's rough. Well, the summer's coming up, right? Summer's coming up. We just got to remind the people in our lives that, you know, this could make money. Yeah, check out Ghost Stream. You guys go over there, show some love to Ghost. Give him a subscription. You know, let's spread the love and share it around. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe and like to somebody's channel. It's free for everybody. But it helps the algorithm. Oh, we're gonna have to crank this one. Thank you, Cosmo. Sorry about the grinding sound, guys. I had to move the camera. Try to get them all in the shot there. Up, will you? Back the fuck up. Over here messing with the cord. She's getting in my grill so close that she's stepping on the cords here. Well, why don't you finish eating before you decide to play with your slime? Will you stop trying to beg for my attention and go lay down, please? What? Go. Get out of here. Go. You're not getting any of this, dogs. Go. Go. Get your butt over there. Go. 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 Dog out in the kitchen. Right here. Holy moly. No. Go lay down. You're not getting any of this. Go. Go out of kitchen. There we go. Another space dog. Hey, I'm getting it. So, keep my nose and stuff out. boundaries, expectations, that kind of thing. Everybody else is already familiar with it. Have you had any management experience, Cosmo?
Wait beside?
Assistant manager, or key holder, or a rank 4 or rank 5 in any mass multiplayer online role-playing games where you had to manage other players in the game and keep things organized. I'm just wondering what kind of experience in moderating that you have. Because everybody else who's blue already has moderation experience. I don't need to train anybody. And I don't expect to need to train them either. Exactly, Aaron. I'm trying to understand who would I be putting on staff and what I can expect from their experience. That's a very good question. Cosmo says she's on her friend's stream and she's blue. Another Space Nut says, what's the biggest stream you've managed? How many team members manage that stream? Those are very good questions, Aaron. Yeah, how many subscribers did that streamer have? And how many other people in their stream are blue? I want to make sure I'm putting the right person in a position where they could be successful. I don't want to put you in a position where you're going to be failing. So 3,000 subscribers. All right. And how many other people are blue? Because the team matters. If you're doing it by yourself, it could be overwhelming. It's me and 6 others. Tay-Tay! Hello, Tay-Tay! Welcome back. Welcome back. We got some blurry pups in there because my hands are getting blurry. We can't get them to... There they go. Oh, zoom in. Zoom. How you going today, Tay-Tay? Alright. Well, if you think you're up for it, let's pull the trigger on that now, Cosmo. I'm going to make you blue, and we're going to call this your stress test. Today will be the stress test, and then the other thing we need to talk about is... yeah, today will be your stress test, and just like what they do in, bar rescue, they send hundreds and hundreds of people over there to stress you and see if it's something you can handle. We're going to use today as a test. And the other aspect of this that I need to talk to you about is the age thing. I'm going to need to see some kind of... It's weird asking this, but I'm going to need to see some kind of proof that you are of age. Because if I start to get monetized, it will become a problem. Like, it will become a problem between YouTube and paying me to have somebody on my staff that is not of age. So what we'll do is... What time is it now? It's 12:30, which is perfect. It's 12:30 now, and we will give you blue status now. Set as moderator, standard moderator. And we're going to see how you do today, tomorrow, and by Monday, end of stream, I need to have seen some kind of proof that you're an adult. Something like eventually become a problem. And I hope that makes sense. For you guys just coming in here, Ghost is still trying to get their stuff going. I got their tag pinned at the bottom of the screen here. If you guys check out Ghost, head over to their channel, give them a subscribe. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe and spread the love. When I monetize, you can pay wages. Yeah. Well, today's your stress test, tomorrow's your stress test, and Monday, by end of stream, I like I said, I need to see definitive proof. Something that shows that you are of age. So, like, for instance, if I wanted to prove right now to you that I am a certain age, the easiest way to do it... Hey, hey! Hey, 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 hey! Hello, hello, hey, hey! Welcome back. So if I wanted to prove that I was a certain age, what I would do is I'd put my thumb over my address and I'd show you my driver's license. And that would have my face on it, and it would have my date of birth. So if you can give me something that is equivalent to a driver's license with proof of your face being the age that you are, then we'll keep you blue after Monday. So for the next 48 hours, you're on you are blue, but you're a probationary status blue. Congratulations to Cosmo, the newest member of the blue team. Pending verification. So I hope this is the most fair way to do it, because I do believe that you deserve the status. So please don't get me wrong. You absolutely deserve the status. You're in here all the time, showing love, greeting people. You definitely deserve blue status. What do you mean, Aaron? Because you said you can pay wages without violating child labor laws. Yes, Aaron's correct. Aaron's correct. I need core team members who can handle it. If and when Zuma Kiss Me takes off, it's gonna explode like a rocket ship. Like the moment one thing on that page goes viral, or we start actually being out in the public and people are lining up to say hi to her, it's gonna get crazy real fast. Something that proves you're at least 16. You know, like, I'm not trying to get any of your personal information, so please don't send me or post any personal information that's going to give somebody your address or, like, your social security number or things like that. Just something that shows me you're old enough. Tay-Tay, yes. You have a question? What's up? What's up? It's important that I follow YouTube's rules. And if I'm going to play their game, I have to follow their rules if I want to win. Right? That's the way games work. Yes. Certainly. There's more than one social media app. And if you'd rather talk to Dana about it, you know, we live in the same house, if that makes you feel more comfortable, you could do that. Because I know sometimes male to female, you know, that could be a weird thing. How can Cosmo show ID personal without showing it to the public? Okay, like for example, like I said, if I wanted to prove that I was a certain age, right? There's a couple different ways I could do it. My knee locked up while I was doing. So, for example, now I know. Wait, let me see. I gotta make comment on myself. Come on, guys. Hold on. Alrighty. So, to answer Tay-Tay's question, right? How can I show proof of age and not be putting myself on the internet? So I've got here my driver's license. Okay, and of course on your driver's license, you've got your driver's license number, your government name, and your date of birth, as in addition to your face. So, what I'm gonna do is stick my thumb over my address, my driver's license number, and my government name. And so you're only gonna be able to see my face, the state that I live in, and my date of birth. Here it is. You see that? It says 8/15/88. There I am. There's my face. There's proof that I am the age that I say that I am. That's more than enough for me. I mean, sure, you could steal somebody's ID and then pretend it's you, but a lot harder to do that to get a valid ID. So you can see there that I haven't lied about living in Maine or the United States. It's a valid United States driver's license. You could tell that I am an organ donor. My face is right there on the screen. And you guys have seen my face before, you know. So, something to that extent. Yeah, I don't know why you would steal an ID, but, you know, I'm just saying. Hypothetically, you could pretend to be somebody else by showing me somebody else's ID. Hopefully you wouldn't go that route, but again, that would be enough valid information for me to relieve my mind of the worries. So, again, I apologize if that is the case, but if there weren't any red flags, you know, I wouldn't have had to crowdsource this information, and I've been doing a lot of thinking about it, and I appreciate you being here, and I don't want to scare you away by saying no, because I do think you deserve to be blue. You put the effort in, you deserve it. So, without further ado, welcome to Team Blue, Cosmo. I appreciate you being here. You're awesome. It's a good point, Tay-Tay. It's a good point. What I would say is, I would figure it out quickly. You know, I've got pretty good intuition when it comes to this kind of stuff, and I would figure it out fairly quickly. You know, if you're putting up a short on the internet with your face in it, and then you show me somebody that looks totally different on identification, you're cooked. That's it. It's done. So, move this camera down just a slight hair. Try to get more of them in there when they walk across the screen. So, like my kiddo could say, "Hey, I'm Chris," and he can pretend to be me, but at some point the truth will come out. And I'd rather people be honest with me up front than lie to me and find out about it later. Because if I find out that somebody lied to me, I'm gonna feel much differently than if I was just told from the get-go. Mr. Beast here. I don't know where those are.
They're in the slime bucket.
Your Mr. Beast character is in the slime bucket?
Yeah, that bucket that we use for slime.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, they are in there, aren't they?
I told you.
You told me. You certainly did tell me.
Look, I got a golden one too.
it. That's all of them. The rest is just slime in here. Other types of slime. So you can put your sprunkies in the slime bucket if you want. Or just take them all out together and play with them.
Okay, and I even got a
Either me or Dana, we live in the same house, we exchange information with each other. If you're more comfortable, sharing that kind of stuff with Dana, then that's okay. She'll let me know. It'll be like a thumbs up, thumbs down situation. We got 7 people in here and only 1 or 2 people chatting. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the stream. Hope everybody's having an awesome Saturday. I'm gonna scooch this table so we can get Brandy in the shot here. And I don't want to blow anybody's eardrums out, so I'm gonna put the mute on for a sec while we move around. She looks so unhappy about being zoomed in on, doesn't she? No worries, Aaron. You don't have to be chatty if you don't want to be. Nobody's twisting anybody's arm in here. You be as chatty as you want, or just kick back, check out the vibes. Either way. Watch time is watch time. It does help the algorithm if you're in the chat chatting. Everybody who comes in and chat, if I'm not already subscribed to you, I will subscribe to you at some point.
okay, guys.
We're gonna move this camera angle again. Give her a little bit of action for the moment. Because Brandy was not feeling it. Brandy was like, nah, get this shit out of my face. We got her destroying some, what's left of that plastic bottle. It was a dog toy. I'm more here in spirit. Help watch some along. I appreciate that, Aaron.
Okay, guys. You have to put Spunky in. We're in for a meeting. In Spunky meeting. It's time for a Spunky meeting. Thanks for letting me this. Know that. Why? We can hear us now. Okay, guys. What happened?
This message has been held for review. What message? Potentially inappropriate messages are held for review. I don't know why it won't let me on this phone do it. Check the other phone, see what happens. QWERTY.
Hey, Dad, the Spunkies having a meeting.
Yeah, I don't know why it held that one. It's holding weird things.
Hey, Dad, the Spunkies are having a meeting.
They're having a meeting. It looks like they're hanging out in a hot tub, like a really small hot tub. Is that a Sprunky hot tub? No, it's not a Sprunky hot tub. It's a slime tub, isn't it? Sprunky slime tub.
No, it's a meeting table.
It's a meeting table. It looks like a meeting bucket. They've got all their butts in there.
Yeah, it's a meeting bucket.
It's a meeting bucket?
Yeah, I got one.
I don't know. I think if somebody invited me to a meeting bucket, I'd have to turn it down.
If someone invited me, then I'll bring one down.
No, you didn't disturb me. It's alright. It's just YouTube retracts like weird shit for no reason. And any kind of excessive use of emojis or something that appears in a different language, or if you say the word fuck, like it just holds them for no reason. For example, there's been a few occasions where Cosmo has said Zuma is a service dog. That was literally the whole quote. Zuma is a service dog. And it held it for review. I don't know why. There's nothing wrong with that conversation. There's nothing wrong with that statement. There's nothing wrong. There's not even a single vulgar word in it. You know what I mean? Those are all words you can say on television without any problem or anybody giving you shit for it. So I don't know why YouTube held it back, but it did.
Hey, Dad, look.
Am I mute? Shit, I am mute, aren't I? Did I not unmute? No, I unmuted. Okay. I was for a moment there.
It's a slime meeting.
So he is what? Maybe I'm confused here. What did I miss?
Oh, you! Dad.
Yes, Zuma is. These are all girls, by the way. They're all female dogs. Bitches, if you will.
This is so cool.
Oh yeah, I came over to the camera and checked it out. I made sure that the microphone wasn't crossed out. You might have to turn the volume up, Tay-Tay. Let me, I'll turn it off, turn it back on again. We'll see what happens. Did that help? Is it a volume issue? Because I don't think it's a microphone issue. It sounds like Rocky can hear me. It sounds like Cosmo can hear me. Do you think? But like I was saying, it holds weird comments. It holds weird comments for really like no reason at all. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Is there a Tay-Tay in the house that can hear me? Tay-Tay in the house. Mic check 1 2.
Wow.
This is the part where you go, Roger, Roger. I hear you loud and clear. I don't know who Roger is, but apparently we're using his name.
Dad, it looks like Clucker is kissing with Blake.
I can't believe you yacked on this couch, Brandy. I'm telling your mommy on you. I'm telling her. I don't know why you got sick, but I'm gonna tell her.
This couch.
We didn't just get this couch. We've had it a few years. But when you get dogs, couches tend to age 5 years faster than they normally would.
Do you remember where we got this?
Do I remember when we got the slime?
No, where we got that couch.
Where we got the couch? Of course I remember where we got the couch. Martin's, right? Yeah.
So what I was gonna tell you is I wanted to get a toy at there when I'm done putting on my slime. Rock and ball.
Don't you worry about it, Ghost. Ghost said he's probably not going to keep streaming much longer today. Didn't sleep much last night. I'll hit 1 hour and probably hop off because I'm exhausted. Do your thing, man. Real life has got to come first, you know. Real life has got to come first. I appreciate you being here. We'll keep trying to send people your way, you know, for the Warzone content. That's not what I do here, but if that's what they're into, I know people have multiple interests, so we'll keep sending people your way to check out Warzone content.
Jeffrey got slime meeting.
And once you get to be asleep, thanks for stopping in. You know, sweet dreams. What should I do? 1, make food. 2, get Oreos. Or 3, stay here. Why can't you do all of them both? Oh, I'm super loud now, aren't I, Tay-Tay? Welcome back.
Hey Dad, I closed up the slime because the slime is trapped.
Oh yeah? I'm gonna hit the mute button for a second here while I move the table around. Like I said, I realized that it makes a god-awful noise, so I'm gonna push that mute button so you guys aren't blowing out your eardrums, killing your phone speaker.
No, you're
Alright. And we got some music going on in the background too, so if you can't hear like the lo-fi hip-hop beat going on in the background, then there's definitely a music or a speaker problem going on. Enjoy your evening, Rocky, of course.
okay. So
See if we can get them not blurred out there. There they are. The camera wants to auto blur them. It's so weird seeing you blue, Cosmo.
What did you just say?
So weird seeing you blue. I'm not used to it, so it'll take a minute.
I squeezed that in tight.
You did?
Yeah. The slime.
Well then.
Get out, slime. Dad, look what I did to the, like, alligator. Like, several weeks. Look what I did to it.
You're so silly.
He's swooped. He's swooped.
see.
Hey, Dad, can I go in my room with these
No, you're not bringing the
characters?
slime in your room.
No, I just want to bring my characters in my room.
Your characters, yes, your characters can go in your room, not the slime.
I was just saying the Mr. Beast ones.
Your characters can go into your room, but not the slime.
I was just saying I want the...
Yes, and I responded to your question with an answer. You can bring your characters in there, but not your slime.
Okay.
Okay. Now that we've got that established, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, baby. I just was looking for, I don't know, maybe like a shirt of yours.
I feel completely alone. Like nobody knows me, nobody understands me. You know what I'm saying?
Worried that
Yeah.
you don't have
It's kinda
one.
like this. Check it out.
But
I'm a little bit numb, little bit frozen, and walking emotion, but nobody knows it, nobody knows me. I'm lost and I'm caught in a cold dream, but they don't see that I'm walking around so boldly. There's nobody out there knows these thoughts in my mind. I'm not wasting my time. I know I won't survive. Hold me, 'cause I'm bleeding to death. I got these holes in my chest. I feel like no one respects the fact that I'm up to my neck. I've done my best, but still, yeah, it seems like I'm out in the cold. Look at me, froze here on my own. Please don't let me die here alone.
hi, baby.
Lost in the cold, life in the cold. Lying around, seeming like getting colder. I'm alone, but I go nowhere. Living in a prison in my mind, so scared. I don't wanna be this way, no. I don't wanna feel this way, no. I don't wanna die this way. Why am I this way? Wish I had wings, so I'll fly away. Looking around me, up for the clouds. I'm the real definition of drowning. My pain in my head keeps pounding.
Jeremiah, yes! Hello, Jeremiah, welcome to the house!
Everything I can, I don't wanna make you disappointed, it's annoying. I just wanna make it better, everything I have, because I'm trying to make an issue for you. But I guess the more you thought about everything, you were never you were wrong in the first place, right? I would just ignore you, walking towards you, with my head down, looking at the ground, I'm embarrassed for you, paranoid. What did I do wrong this time? That's parents for you, very loyal. Should I have my back? Did you put a knife in my hands before? What else should I carry for you? Yeah, you don't wanna make
I'm kind of worried.
As a kid, I used to think like time was so slow.
Hi, baby. I just
All around, I feel like I'm always trying to save time.
I love you. And I'm worried. Hi, baby.
I don't like mood swings. Got a lot of mood swings. Oh, you want to tell me something negative? I don't want
I do. Please. Or if you don't, figure out how to get it. Looking for
It's so rough, the cruising is so cold, emotions are so blown. Hoping you won't go back to that war zone, a place that you don't know. It's hard to go the right way when you're on the wrong road. Feel like you're so low, you're about to explode. You do anything to get back what you let go. Stuck in upset mode, cause you can't seem to figure this out. Living without a reason to live, thinking about what you should have done. Things that you could have changed, and maybe if you had to, things wouldn't be this way.
I'm playing the track that I created a while back. I just mashed together a bunch of songs.
And things would be different at
And
a time. See,
talking with my kiddo in the other room, so.
push a button in your life for the
I
world.
don't know,
yeah.
You can open imagine.
we're definitely live there, man.
Looking backward. You're so lost, I feel like your hope's gone. I know you need to let go of some things, but you hold on. Hoping and wishing that some things will be different. See you screaming your room and feel like nobody's listening. You're mad, so you scream loud of things that you're not proud of. Wishing you knew a way to escape, but you don't know how. The heck are you supposed to cope with something you can't let go? You get emotional, wonder if you'll let them know.
Yeah, during this time of day, we are live for sure. This is not pre-recorded. Did he just want to take a dump and left the camera on or something? No, I did not. I am quieter than the music. Probably, yes. I had stepped away from the phone momentarily to speak to my kiddo. How do I become a mod? Well, there are a couple steps for this. Is Cosmo still around? Because if anybody knows better than anybody, Cosmo would be able to tell you exactly the process that she went through. There is a vetting process, basically. I got to get to know you, got to see that you're in here and loyal, and then we got to make sure you're of age. And of course, whether or not you can handle the responsibility. Yeah, I went off to cook the chicken burgers, and then Kiddo was asking me a question about slime and Sprunky characters, and then I let him know we're going to be going to the park. So, because it's the weekend, the Kiddo is home. Monday through Friday, he'll be at school while I'm live streaming at this hour, so.
My lollipop got dirty.
Your lollipop got dirty, so throw it away and we'll get you a new lollipop. We got like 150 lollipops, so we got plenty of them.
I love you. I am. Didn't go here.
Yeah, I'm sorry guys, but you wouldn't qualify. Yeah, you've got to be at least 16, according to YouTube. But you guys are welcome to stay in here for sure. I'll keep showing you guys love. I can't have staff members that are too young. I will keep showing you guys love. Don't you worry. I appreciate you guys being here. You give me the inspiration to keep going and going and going. And there are big things to come. You know, the whole setup here, it's going to change soon. There's going to be more interesting stuff happening on camera.
I know I like to preach to always be yourself, but my emotions make me feel like I am someone else.
At least for the couple
Me and
hours
pride
that I'm
made a
live
pact that
every
we
day,
don't
you know?
need no help, which feels like I'm at war inside myself, but I forgot the shells. I hold my issues up for all to see, like show and tell.
You know, I'm
A lot
not
of people know me,
twerking
but
on camera
not a lot
for
know me well.
donations and shit like
Hold my
that,
issues
you know.
up for all to see, like show and
Never
tell.
back down.
A lot of
Right,
people know me,
right.
but
Exactly,
they don't
Jeremiah.
know me
Exactly.
well.
You have 2 years to become, well, See, Zuma's got a lifespan of about 12 to 14 years, and she's only 2 years old. So we've got another 10 years of grinding at this, I'm hoping. It's going to be, you know, it's one of those things where there is a timeline on it because she only lives for so long, and that's sad, but, you know, it's one of those things. It's one of the hurdles. And that's why I'm kind of getting this stuff off the ground early. Yeah, Tay-Tay, we'll be around in 2 years. I don't plan to stop doing what I'm doing anytime soon. I mean, unless it becomes this giant hurdle, then I'm gonna keep doing this. Taking off. Later, Tay-Tay. We'll get you a close-up before. And then, of course, we got Brandy hanging off to the side over here. Oh, Brandy. Here she is. There's her little nose hiding off to the side. JJSC is back. JJSC. How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. How are you today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. You caught us right at the tail end here. I guess I could put a poll up, and we'll see if you guys want me to take you with me when we go to the park. Because Kiddo wants to get out some of that energy. Ooh. Actually, I'm not even sure if I'll be able to do that, to be honest. I didn't set up the hotspot on this phone, so maybe it'll let me do it while we're still live. We'll see. All right, we got a poll going now. JJSC, welcome back, welcome back. If any of you guys want to get on there and take that poll, it says we got 6 people watching here. But yeah, we got bigger things coming. I'm going to keep expanding as much as I possibly can. We're live every day. Every day, except for, you know, the weekends are kind of up in the air. I try to be live every single day, Monday through Friday, at 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And on the weekends, I try to be live during the same time, 11 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. It's the lunch hour if you're on the East Coast here. Sometime between 11 and 1 is usually when most people are taking a break from work and going to lunch. But on the weekends, it's kind of up in the air, depending on whether or not we've got family things that we need to do, and there's the time for it. But we will hit our 2-hour-a-day minimum in about 5 minutes here, 6 minutes. And then I'll check the poll. And if we've got enough votes to stay live, go on the go, we will experiment with trying to do that. This phone that I'm streaming from has, it only works off of Wi-Fi, but I do have a hotspot on my other phone that I can use for it. So we'll see if it allows me to do that. It might cut you guys out for a minute. But once we get on the go, then we'll be on the go. You found one of your old puppets from when you were like 9 or 8. It's Stitch. Nice. I have all kinds of stuffed animals. I'm nostalgic and weird like that. You know, no, I never got into a stuffed animal collection, but if a friend of mine or family member gave me a stuffed animal, it would become a nostalgic piece of my past. So I've got a bunch of, you know, little stuffed animals, trinkets and things. Thank you, Jeremiah. The fan, the TK fan, right? TK fan, Jeremiah. We are most certainly live, yes. Yes, we are. Occasionally, I will have a live stream that isn't where I'm not back and forth with the viewers, and I just kind of leave the camera running for you guys to see. Occasionally. I'm going to work on having that not be silent. Like I said, there are big things to come. I'm working on it. Jeremiah the Spark fan, you can. I won't twist your arm, but I think that'd be really cute to see. Yeah, I'm hoping to get the stream more interesting. So that there's stuff to see on the screen when the dogs are being this fucking boring. Like this is boring. Like, I'm not even gonna try to front with you guys. This is boring. It's boring for me. It's boring for you guys. So if I'm not here engaging with the viewers, like you're looking at the screen, you're like, do something, jump, do something. You feel like you're messing with a video game, right? And you're pushing all the buttons on the controller and nothing's happening. So we're gonna try to make that more interesting. You know, at least visually. More things to engage with, background music instead of mute live streams. I just started working with, if you guys saw him earlier, Aaron has got some experience in the field, and Aaron's introduced me to a couple different programs that help with the studio. So I'm going to be working pretty closely with Aaron and figuring out how to make this more interesting for you guys. I don't want to give too many details away, but some background music during those live streams that are just muted, that's one of the things I'm working on making happen. Should I go and see what I can find from when I was younger? That's up to you, Cosmo. We might be ending the live stream soon here. Depending on what the poll says and whether or not I can get the Wi-Fi to work on this from the hotspot. We'll see. But yeah, I'm expanding and I'm growing. I'm going to be making this channel and Zuma worldwide recognized is the goal. Gonna start seeing hats and stickers all over the place. You know, I'll have her signing stuff. She'll be putting her paw print on stuff and signing it for fans. That kind of... Oh, we disconnected and reconnected. We're still here. I don't know why I did that. But yeah, I've got this crazy idea of like laying out these like plain white t-shirts on the ground and having Zuma walk through paint and then put her paw prints all over the stuff. So I've got a ton of ideas, a literal fuck ton of ideas that I want to make happen. And little by little, we're going to make it happen. And you guys are going to help me, and you're going to be there, and you're going to be able to see it happening. And you're going to be able to be part of it. That's the part I like the most. My favorite part about it is that the fans will be able to be part of it. A massive Dina Squishmallow? I'm not even sure I know what a Squishmallow is. Jeremiah the Spark fan. No fucking way he did it. He won't be able to change that name for another 2 weeks. Yeah, He did it. Jeremiah pulled the trigger on the spark fan. Spark fan Jeremiah. In real life, what? What's that? Yeah, I mean, eventually, yeah. Eventually, I want to have Zuma like set up at a park or something. We'll get like a bench or a booth or something, and we'll set up the live stream at the park, and people will just line up to get kisses. But yeah, in real life, stickers, hats, bumper stickers, pins, merchandise. And I don't even necessarily want to sell it. I want to give it to the people for coming out and showing support. You know, like you show up and get a kiss from Zuma, here's a bumper sticker. You know, it's going to be a cost thing. You know, it's going to come down to whether or not the cost of making it is worth giving it out for free. So merchandise like hats, you know, if it costs me $10 to make it, I can't give out 1,000 hats. Caitlin, welcome, welcome. What's up, Caitlin? How you doing today? You caught the tail end. We're at our 2-hour mark here. Let's check the poll. The poll says 100% of people out of 5 votes want us to go and stay live. We're just talking about the expansion of the channel here. You know, we're talking about merch ideas and what we're going to be doing in the future. And I don't want to give too many details away, but as far as I want people wearing her gear with their catchphrase, you know, even if it's just a sticker. You know, when you go and you vote, right, they'll give you a sticker that says I voted. Or when you go and you donate blood, they'll give you a sticker and it says I donated blood. Why can't we have a sticker that says Zuma kissed me? Like, you do your part, you say her catchphrase, here's a sticker. You know, we have hats and bumper stickers available, that kind of thing. You know, we're going to get there eventually. We are going to get there where we do have merch out. And there's going to be big things happening for the live stream to make it more interesting. And like I said, I don't want to get into too many details, but I'm working on it. We're growing. And one of the first things I'm going to try to do is make sure we get you guys entertained first. So, your parents won't let you go where, Jeremiah? Hell, they could come with you. I know we're in the States here. We're in Maine. We're in New England. And this is probably where it's going to start. You know, it's the community growth has to start somewhere. And while I'm not making a lot of money doing it, it's going to start locally. But the plan is to travel, right? Or have people travel to see me. I mean, I don't know who's going to want to travel hours to come see me, but if I travel a couple hours and if it's local, like let's say, I don't know where you live, Jeremiah, but let's say hypothetically you live in Pennsylvania, right? And I'm going to Pennsylvania at some point, hypothetically. Then you'd be able to travel less distance to come see me and Zuma. Specifically Zuma, because nobody wants to see me. They don't give a crap about me. They just want kisses from her, right? That's the point. But if I could travel once in a while, then yeah. Caitlin says she's got to go. Okay, Caitlin, thank you for stopping out. I appreciate you. We're going to check it out, see if I can't get this Wi-Fi thing going here. I haven't had any nicotine yet today, so I'm going to go smoke myself a cigarette, and you guys chill out with the puppers here. And then I'll mess around with the phone to see if I can't get it to stay live. Thank you, Caitlin, for coming out. I appreciate you. You guys are awesome. Without you guys, there is no me. You guys are the channel. We love you. guys are in. Oh, so you're not even in the United States. Alright. That's alright. I mean, I don't know if I want to visit other countries. Maybe just for the experience I would want to do that. But unless it's something big, like, I don't know, Sony wants to pick up Zuma's brand and put it on every single PlayStation in the country. You know, like, unless it's something big like that where it's going to be worth doing for the experience, you know, and I get to take my family with me and we get to do that, then that might be something worth doing. But unless it's going to be something like that, I probably wouldn't go overseas. Yeah, we're going to be growing here. We already have exponential growth since I started this channel. It's taken me 6 months to get here, and we're going to keep taking off like a rocket ship. So stay tuned, y'all. There will be more to come, for sure. And all you guys who are here before anybody else, you know, the people that are not the followers, that's where the real love is going to be shown. You know what I mean? I'll be like, give me your P.O. box. I'm sending you a hat and a t-shirt and bumper stickers right now. You know, that kind of thing. You don't got to see me. You've been here since the beginning. You deserve these things. Let me show appreciation by sending them to you. Fuck it. Here's 5 hats. Give a couple out to your friends. You know, something like that. You guys are what make the channel. So, you know, once I get it off the ground and we take flight and we're cruising, I can do stuff like that. At the moment, I don't have the resources to do all that, but that's the plan. The plan is to get the resources and then make it happen. And we're pushing. We're going to make it happen, you guys. We're going to make it happen. You're going to live stream on Twitch? I thought about live streaming on Twitch. I don't know how well the platform goes for something like my content. I'm not sure if my content would do well on Twitch. But we're expanding. Like I said, the channel is expanding, and it might expand into Twitch. Maybe it leaks over. We'll see. I have a Twitch account. There's nothing on it. I've used it for watching people just so I can hear the music in the background. So maybe we'll do that every once in a while. Get a Twitch stream going. But I want YouTube to give me money. I want YouTube to pay me. Pay me, YouTube. Pay me. So that's the goal. We're trying to get YouTube to give me money. And we're trying to grow Zuma's brand. And we're trying to spread love and happiness and positivity throughout the world in the process. Because like I said yesterday, the only thing worth anything in these worlds, love, nostalgia, and bullets. It's the only thing worth anything in this world. You know, gold ain't worth shit. A promise ain't worth nothing because people break them all the time. Love, nostalgia, and bullets. It's the only thing worth anything in this world. So what we're going to try to do is take hold of that love and spread it as far and wide as we can. We're going to grab hold of that 1/3 and we're going to share it with everybody. Everybody is going to start getting kisses from Zuma, and you're going to start seeing a lot more growth. Trust me on that. Never give up. Never back down. Let's experiment with getting the Wi-Fi going, huh? Let's set the phone. Okay. Now that we are at our 2-hour mark, we're going to attempt to get the Wi-Fi going. On this other phone. And we'll see what happens. I should have already done this by now to set up the hotspot on that phone, but I've been setting it up as I go per need, so unfortunately I have not already set it up. We're gonna see if I'm able to do that. It might cut you guys out for a second, but the intent is to take you with me. So I'm gonna try to do that. I'm gonna try to take you with me. 100% of people said, let's go, take us with you. So let's try that, okay? If I lose you guys, I'm sorry. Hopefully it doesn't end, but it will cut out if I try to switch anything on the phone. So we'll try it and we'll see what happens. I think we're connected. I think we're connected here. Let's see, Pyro, after the live, what should I do? Play video games, read a book, or go for a walk? I think you'd have certainly a hard time doing all three of those at once. Depends on what you play, says Ghost. Yeah, I saw your shout out, Ghost. Thank you. It popped up on there that I got mentioned. So I appreciate that. Thank you. Ghost, everybody. That's the guy who's at the bottom of the screen. If you haven't already, check out his page. Give him some love. Subscribe to his channel. Check him out. Check him out. Check him out. They do Warzone content, so it's not puppers. If you like killing shit, but you also like cuddly dogs, you got the dogs here, and Ghost got some Warzone stuff. There's a few other streamers I like to watch that I'll shout out to when they come in and out. You've heard it if you've been here. If not, stick around. You'll hear it. Trust me on that. Do you have a 3-sided coin that you can flip? Pro Noob's got a channel now? You mean the same Pro Noob that needs to be warned every single time, every single day? That Pro Noob? I think I've only ever seen Pro Noob in here once. And I'm kind of hesitant to give shout outs and send people to, you know, like and subscribe somebody's channel who isn't also telling people that they should send love my way. You know, when I'm in with Wolf, Wolf's like, hey, you guys like dogs? Go check out Spark of Pyro. You know, when Wolf's in here, I'm like, hey, if you guys like Warzone, go check out Wolf. You know, when you're in here, I'm like, hey, if you guys like Warzone, go check out Ghost. You know, the love goes, it's a two-way street for the love and spreading it there. You know, I think I've been said hello by Pro Noob once. You sent your chat here? Awesome. Thank you, Jeremiah. You have a number picker, Cosmo. He doesn't post streams or videos, but does community posts. Okay. All right. But it's the same guy, right? That's constantly needing direction inside Grace's stream. Every time I'm in there, dude is getting a warning from somebody in blue. Like, Pro Noob, stop. Pro, stop it. So I don't know if it's the same guy. Oh, he's mod now? Uh-oh. Competition. Competition on the blue squad. Kermit the Frog. Who else do I know that does... Somebody was in here yesterday showing me their channel, and I was watching some of their stuff. Who was it? Retro? I think Retro was in here talking about how they troll with a Kermit the Frog voice and a Spider-Man mask. Which I was like, hey, to each his own. But the guy was talking about having, you know, four different channels with different content on each channel, which I guess is cool. What? Do not go to my YouTube channel? Well, that's going to be hard to do. If you're popping up in here, eventually I'm going to click on you. Okay. I just did a community post yesterday. I made a GIF or a GIF or a moving image out of some of the videos. Like I said, the more I learn, the more interesting it'll become here. Pyro yesterday, D-Man was in Wolf's stream. Yes, D-Man, Wolf, and a couple other people I'm subscribed to that I found in Wolf's stream, and they seem like good people. Like Bottomus Prime. Bottomus Prime does Warzone content. Grace does Warzone content. A couple of those other guys, they stream too. Moose, yep. That's the boys, as Wolf would say. When he's playing with the boys, it's probably Bottomus and Moose and D-Man. Pro is a mod for Prime too. Okay. Annie and Brandy are hiding off on the corner over here to the left. So it might take us a minute to get all the dogs loaded up. Do you guys want to go into the car first? Or should I get the dogs in the car first? How am I going to stop you from getting on my YouTube channel? There is only one way. If you decide that there can be only one Highlander, that is the only way. You either have to kill off all the people who want to click on your stuff, or you have to block them. The only way to stop people from hitting your link is to either eliminate them or block them, which is essentially the same thing with less blood. Yeah, you can hide people from your channel too. You just click their name and you say hide from my channel. They won't see your comments or anything like that. They won't pop up on yours. And then there's a more serious method of getting them by directly blocking them. So you can hide your stuff from them, or you can block them on a more serious way. You win the squid prizes. So let's get this little guy over here all set up to go into the car and do his thing. And then we'll figure out what we want to do with either the camera or the pups. Oh, jeez. You're right behind me. I almost stepped right on your foot.
Yes.
I did. I'm sorry. I
That's
stepped
on
on your
my
foot.
phone. What?
So you go to the park.
Oh, I almost forgot. Yeah.
It might be a little bit wet at the park. Was it at the park? I don't know if it was at the park. We won't know until we get there, will we?
From my toys.
How about some of your superheroes? If you don't want to.
Oh yeah, let's go downstairs.
Should we get a basket and put some superheroes in it?
Yeah, and then put some of my toys in.
Alright, let's get you a crate.
Yeah. No, baby. Oh, I need to go downstairs.
Child.
No. I'll turn away.
Then I can win the squid prizes because I get it because of the YouTube short lo-fi. Yes. Alright, Zoe. Okay. Yes. Yes, I heard you. Get your gear on. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. We'll get your gear on. Gear you up. Yeah. There you go. That's your working gear, this bandana home.
Hey, Dad, I'm bringing 2 of my Power Rangers.
Okay, put them in the crate.
I did.
Okay.
Okay, so now let's get one more thing.
Let's see where we're at for battery life on this one. 84%. Okay.
Mom, the dogs were pushing, were closing the door on me.
Oh, sorry.
And they got my stupid nose. I'll let it go. I just got 1, and I got 2 pounds
You did.
and 1 bag.
Are you ready to bring the crate up?
Yeah. But make sure the dogs don't shut the door on me. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Dad. Look what I got for my super.
Okay. That's all you want to bring? 2 Power Rangers and Batman? You want to bring what?
I want to put some. Remember what I said? 3 Power Rangers.
Okay.
3 Power Rangers and some of my toys.
Okay.
That's what I said.
Okay. 3 Power Rangers and some of my toys. That's what I said. All right. So we've got the other devices ready to move. Make sure you are happy. Yes. Absolutely, Jeremiah. Happiness is the key to life, isn't it? Alright, I'm going to turn the camera off momentarily, so I'm not making anybody dizzy. And we're going to go set you up in the car, and then one by one, if not all at once, you'll see the doggos arrive in the car. So let's get you set up over there. Bear with me a moment. We're still here, just getting set up. Moving you outside. Awful noises. We'll turn this back on. Flip you around. There we go. We've got the phone set up. so that it will show you guys what's happening. Where is the plug for this bad boy? Gotta plug you guys in, make sure we don't die while we're out and about. At some point, yeah, that's the plan. Not necessarily for me to be famous, but for Zuma to be famous so that she could spread love. I'm gonna head inside and we'll get the doggos moving over here. So just bear with me, you're gonna be hearing a lot of noise in a moment here from the doggos showing up. Get these two other phones set up here. Yes, I said two other phones. One of them doesn't do pictures or video, and the other one is my main phone that I take phone calls from and things like that. So that's how I've been running the music, through the one. All right, those two are set up. This is not what I wanted to do, but all right. There it is. Road trip soon enough, yeah. A couple minutes here, we'll be road tripping for sure. We're connected on the music phone. Yeah, if you guys are in here and you haven't already, hit the like button. Double tap that screen, please. All right, we got some background tunes running. Might have to get another charger going on in here, but so far so good. Let's get these puppers going, huh? Get these puppers showing up. Some of these things I think I need to move because they've been creating chaos in the car. My battery died the other day, so I had the charger out. I never put it back in the back. So it's been creating this issue where the dogs want to lay down. Throw that there, because the dogs don't go over there. Some water for them to be able to have some water. Get in there. Go ahead, Zoo, get in there. Go ahead, Ladybug, get in. Go ahead, Ladybug, get in there. There we go. They knocked the camera, but we are still here. Alright. Just gonna get them some water for their dish, and then we'll be back here in a sec. have some kibble for them too, for those who are hungry. Kibble? Yeah. Some of this kibble here. You guys done spilled your water already, you turds? Here. You're smacking the crap out of that camera. 4 dogs, yes. 4 dogs. Oh, that's okay. If you can't join the road trip, that's alright. Unless we've got some other kind of responsibility to do, we might still be live while you're here. We try to go as long as possible if we can. If we can't, we can't. If we can, we can. And that's usually how the weekends will work. But the plan is to get out to the park today and chat with you guys while we're out there. Randy, your face is all up in that camera. Yeah, it is. Thanks for kisses. Thank you. We'll put your toy crate in the back. Make sure we got the right tilt here. Move you guys back in a second. Alright, get in your seat, get your buckles.
Whoa! Where did this come from?
Get in your seat, get your buckles. Careful, don't spill that dog food, okay? We have to go pick up more today. That's the last of what they've got until we get more. So try not to kick anybody who wants to get some kibbles. Try not to step on their water dish. You get your buckles on. I'll bring your backpack inside.
Cookie! Cookie!
Buckles. Buckles.
I ain't back off.
Alright. Well, I'm going to go get my cup of coffee and then we'll be ready to go. We'll be locked and loaded. You're all buckled? Excellent.
I mean, no. I meant to say no.
You meant to say no? Hey, we're not fighting back there, so cut it out.
Now I'm done.
I wasn't talking to you, I was talking to the dogs.
Now I'm buckled up.
All buckled up? For sure, Z's buckled?
I promise you, I'll give you a pinky promise.
You give me a pinky promise? I think I can believe you just by looking in the mirror. Just remember you, of course, Jeremiah, of course.
Hey, Dad.
I remember all the people who come in and show love.
Hey, Dad.
I may not remember exactly what the name that they prefer to be called is, but I do remember you guys for sure. Give you a power bump? Boom. Power bump. We're buckled up, ready to rock and roll. Let's do it. Doing it up. Uh-oh. We got some sound coming through on the speaker. Bluetooth off. Connect this Bluetooth to the car.
I didn't just say uh-oh.
Well, it started showing, it was playing myself and my own voice through the speaker.
What's a speaker?
That's where the music comes from, is a speaker. Alright, which park are we going to? Beach Park or the new park?
Valley Hill.
So the new park then. Okay. We could do that. What's up, you guys?
I hope there's someone.
We got my seatbelt on.
I hope there's people at Valley Hill.
You're hoping that there's people at the park?
No, Valley Hill.
Yeah, the park. I heard what you said.
Yeah. Down upstairs.
I know that you're trying to correct me, but I'm intentionally using the words that I'm using on purpose. Anonymity is a thing. What are you making them noises for? You just being weird? No, you're not just being weird, because it kind of seems like you're just being weird. Are you flying that weird flag?
No.
You're not? I'm flying my weird flag. High and proud.
Hey, Dad.
Yes, buddy.
I also see.
Look at that. We can see the park from here, and it looks like there's people there. Can you see the people?
Yeah.
All right. Uh-oh. It also looks like it might be raining soon. We're getting some droplets here, so we might not be able to stay as long as we want to.
Yeah, if it's wet, then I'm just going to a different part.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and if that's wet, I'll just play.
It looks kind of like we froze up here.
Hey, Dad. Oh, but the beach one and Ballard's Hill is like wet. And
There's
I'll
Brian.
just play outside.
Did you see Brian? Brian's over there with the leaf blower. Yeah.
Yeah. It's right there.
Yeah?
Hi, Brian.
I don't think he can hear us. He's got headphones on.
That's because he doesn't want.
He's got ear protectors.
But he could see us.
Maybe. He was pretty focused on what he was doing, so he might not have been able to see us.
Yeah, you're right.
Park in my usual spot. I don't know what this person's doing, but I guess we'll go around them. Because they kind of park right in the middle of I don't give a fuck drive at the crossroads of fuck everybody else. I'm parking in the middle of the road. There's quite a few people here. Yeah, it's a Saturday, buddy. It's a Saturday, so there's going to be a lot of people here right now. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a person eating a tiny cute dog.
Randy, I can't see when your face is there. I can't see the mirror. You need to move your face. Move your face.
Hey, Dad. One day.
Randy, I can't see the mirror with your face there. Thank you. All right. We're parked.
Hey, Dad.
Mm-hmm.
So I see people with a really
Finally eating
cute
wraps and
dog that is
nachos.
so
Ooh, that sounds good.
Hey, Dad.
Yes, buddy.
So, I'm a person with a really cute dog, but if you pet him, then he gets mad.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That doesn't really sound like a cute dog to me, one that you pet who gets mad at you.
But I think he's cute.
You think he's cute?
Yeah, because he's tiny.
Oh. You're talking about the Chihuahua that was here yesterday? Yeah? The day before yesterday, I should say, because it rained yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Chihuahua was driving the other pups crazy. Alright. We'll get you out of here. You want to bring, like I said, the rule is 2 superheroes. 3 cans, okay? We can't keep track of more than that.
I want to play one of my Power Rangers.
One of your Power Rangers.
And
Well, the sword is not happening. They're not bringing weapons to the park.
you didn't like it.
That one's not coming. We've got
Let's
Cat
play
Boy?
my 2 superheroes.
your 2 superheroes out.
Yeah, my 2 Power Rangers.
Your 2 Power Rangers. Okay.
So
So
they
you got
fight.
the Silver Ranger and the Blue Ranger.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have them fight? Well, don't hurt anybody, okay? We have more fun when we're nice to each other. Back up, beast. Back up, beast. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Wraps and nachos sounds like a good dinner. We had a taco salad the other day. That really hit the spot. And then they argued with each other about who was getting the last chip. Like the pups. They were arguing with each other about who's getting the last nacho from the box. I don't even know what happened to the nachos from the box. I just know there was like 2 or 3 of them left. And the dogs were like calling dibs. I think we had that conversation too the other day. We were talking about that. The dogs were calling dibs. Let's see here. I think hip hop beats is kind of boring for the moment. See if we can get something else running here. Besides just the sound of the park in the background. That's a good song. We'll play this one. You guys need to chill out. Back up. There's nothing down there for you. Stop it. There's nothing down there for you. Stop it. Back up. Back up. Back up. Red, back up. You're blocking the whole camera with your fat face. Come on. Back up. She does not want to back up. She wants to be all up in your guys' throat. Oh, yeah, she is. Whenever the kiddo is out of arm's reach, she's pretty intently watching him. I swear sometimes that she thinks that she's his service dog and she works for him. Nope. That's not even what I thought it was. There is a Chihuahua on site here at the park. And there's a kid running around the park with his Chihuahua and going up and down the slides with it. And so they are intently watching that. Especially Annie. I haven't figured out yet how to get the camera to go further forward. Like up on the dash. As opposed to like where the radio sits. But that'll definitely be a better view. Once I figure that out. But yeah, she is intently watching that Chihuahua. Not necessarily teacup Chihuahua. Oh, jeez, that thing can jump. Holy. If it was adults out there, I'd flip it around and show you guys what I'm referring to and why they're so intently watching. But it's kids out there in the park. And I try to be respectful of parents. I wouldn't want somebody filming my kiddo, even if it was public. So I'm not going to do that to other parents. So I won't flip it around, but rest assured there is a Chihuahua hanging out at the park, and these dogs are intently watching it. The boxer in her? I don't know if it's pack driven. She's got these two guys, Letty and Annie, and I don't know if that's really given her a pack thing going on, because she's got some independence for sure. I think she's kind of got that pack mentality. You know, I've seen that happen in large crowds, where she tends to stay much closer to the people she's familiar with. You're playing video games, Cosmo? Well, that's all right. That was one of the things you said you wanted to do, right? I think I left the plugs that I should have brought with me at home. We've got enough to keep the live stream going. I thought I had some of those magnetic things with me. I don't think I do. The reward is cheese. You rank 3,000, you need to get to 4,000? Nice. I'm not sure what the reference is on that, but it seems like it was quite the grind to get there. What is the difference between the ranks? Are you... What game, first of all? So that we can be familiar with what the rank even means. I do have the appropriate plugs that I need. Do I have something to plug them into is the question. Yes. The answer is yes, I do. Here we go. The dash light stopped working on my car, so I have like this streamer like light thing that I've been using to light up the dash. I think I need to go talk to him. He's being problematic for this other dog as far as I can tell. So I'm barking him. Oh, exactly. You get all up in the face. Good on the elbow there, didn't you? seat, hooligans. Get out of my seat, hooligans. Warframe. I'm not familiar with that game. Somebody suggested a different game. Spider Fighter or something. I think it was Avery, I think was the name who suggested it. But I looked it up, and everybody who's ever written a review about that particular game says that it gives you ads like every 30 seconds. And if I download a game and I didn't tell it to give me an ad, and I see an ad, I immediately I uninstall that ad game. Like I refuse to be watching and wasting my time on ads for things that I don't want, for nothing. A lot of games, they'll just show you an ad for no reason. And you're like, I didn't push a button for this. Why am I watching this ad for something irrelevant to this game? And then there are some games that will allow you to get more upgrades and in-game content if you watch an ad. And you can choose to say, yeah, I want these extra diamonds. I'm going to watch this ad. Tay-Tay, we're still live. Hi, Tay-Tay. We're still alive. We went on a road trip. We're at the park now. I am. We took a poll earlier. It must have been just after you left. And 5 out of 5 people said, take us with you. So now the kiddo's at the park, and we are in the car with all 4 doggos. We got some Power Rangers out at the park with the kiddo. We're just chit-chatting and vibing here. And unfortunately, the music just runs until it feels like it. And I can't tell it play one song, and that's it. It'll just run the whole playlist. So, there's that. Some trains in the background. You took a bath and then found me live? Or you took a bath and then after you were done with your bath, you went on and found me live? If you're subscribed, there's a good chance it'll keep suggesting the live streams to you. This one's not age restricted. Occasionally, I will set my lives to an age restriction. This one's not age restricted. Do I still have my soundboard here? I wonder if I still have my soundboard. I had it there at one point. Doesn't look like I have it on this phone. I used to have a soundboard that would play all kinds of cool sounds. Yep. Well, if you just close down your phone while the live stream's running, it should open you right back up to where you left off. Also, if you've only got a few subscriptions to people, and I'm the only one that's live out of your subscriptions, I'll also show up at the top of your list. The first thing that shows up is whoever's at the top of your list, and then next shows up all the people who are posting from their channel, their recent stuff, and then next will show up as who has got an upcoming live stream, unless you just click the live tab. Take your what? Your soundboard? Your dogs? You subscribe to the special people, and I'm one of them. Thank you, JJ. Thank you. We might be going to get dog food later. I don't know if I want to bring the live stream with me to do that, but we'll see. Video blocked in some territories. Oh, I got copyright issues in some of my stuff. That's cool. I'm almost through getting a few of my videos back to being with no copyright material on them. I'm working on every single one of them. Yesterday I went through, and if you look at the picture from my live stream, right, it's got like these green bars on the side of it. And if you look at the content that I've got on my page, you'll see that some of my live streams will have the green bars on the side, and some of my live streams will have red bars on the side. And the red ones have copyright things going on with them that I need to remove, and I'm in the process of doing that. So, let's see if we can find two right next to each other. Here we go. So you see here, let me show you guys without a glare that you see this one's got some red bars around it. This one's got green bars. And if you look close enough, you can see it says copyright right there. It wants me to scrub all the songs that I've ever played from any copyrighted artist from my live streams. So, in the process of doing that, what I was told is that YouTube will try to give the money to people who own the song. So, screw that. I want YouTube to give me the money. We're scrubbing the songs. One more level! Since when are the NPCs in this game smart? I don't know. Good luck. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Good luck. I do have a radio, but there's something wrong with the antenna. I use the Bluetooth transmitter. I'm sorry, the FM transmitter via Bluetooth. And I've got my other devices set up here, one doing music, one watching the live stream so that I can have chat in front of me directly. And then you guys are over here doing that thing, watching them. Otherwise I have to like lean real hard to see, whereas this way I can watch it from over here and read. Good luck, Cosmo. Fingers crossed. Good luck, Cosmo. One more level to reach 4,000 for her. We listened to a song by Caspa and Rusko. It's a dubstep beat. The title of the song is called Rubber Chicken. It's pretty silly. How about them dirty wobbles, huh? Womp, 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 womp. You're doing duo? Womp, 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 womp. Womp, 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 womp. My duo is so good. Tay Tay says you're cooked. You're cooked. Who's cooked? Which one of you is cooked? I heard a doggy yell at somebody, but it wasn't my kid they were yelling at. Because I can see him and he's nowhere near that dog, so I worry when it comes to other people's dogs how well they're trained. And he's just outright abusive to our dogs sometimes. I mean, he's 5, so he's still learning, and we teach him the proper way to do it, but occasionally he's just outright abusive, like body slamming them, just giving them all kinds of hugs that would definitely choke them out for sure. And they just put up with it. You know, they might grumble at him, but they never get loud with him or nip at him or anything. I'm really impressed. So they've been really awesome in that way. But I don't know this Chihuahua. And my understanding is when a Chihuahua decides to attack you, you ain't gonna have anything left of your ankles. So and this Chihuahua's putting up with this kid, you know, just dragging it around this park. So I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna act to other strange kids. So you're normally the one carrying the team. Well then. Well, this is a good one. We'll let this play out. And we'll play something else after. We are gamers. We're vibing in the car. Yeah, we took a poll earlier. We took a vote. And everybody who voted, 100% of the people said they wanted to come with us when we went to the park. So we stayed live and we're here at the park, chilling in the car, watching the kiddo play with the other kids. And if you're watching and wondering why are the dogs looking so intense right now, it's because there's a kid at the park who's got his Chihuahua with him. And the Chihuahua's not on the leash, it's just following the kid around. So they're intently watching this Chihuahua. 4,000, all right. Randy with her fat face knocked the camera. Let's fix that for you, Brandy. What a line. People said you're sick for believing, so I sneezed on them. You had to grind. Congratulations. The other thing too, gamers. Did you notice? Cosmo's wearing blue. What do you think? What do you think? How does Cosmo look in blue? Is that her color or what? You think you look good in blue? Is blue your color normally? Blue's one of the colors that I tolerate being on body. Typically, I wear black. You see, this is a faded black, but it's still black. I do tolerate blue, but my eyes are real sensitive to high contrast, so I try not to wear colors that will bother my eyes because they'll interfere with my ability to perceive things. Not so much my vision, so much as the strain on my eyes. And the less strain on my eyes, the easier it is to perceive things. So like seeing things out of the corner of your eye and being able to focus things directly in front of you, that's the perception, right? Now, seeing them is a different story. Like if you're blind or you've got cataracts or something, seeing something is obscured. Your perception has not been obscured, just your vision. So my vision's not obscured, but the perception, like it takes a lot of mental strain out of my brain because my eyes are sensitive to high contrast. What's my favorite color? Probably black. Cool Cash, Cool Cash, Cool Cash, Cool Cash. Hi, 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 hi. Welcome back. What, Ladybug? I said hi to Cool Cash. What are you getting all excited about? Oh, Brandy's putting her face up in there. Brandy wants hellos too. Hi, Brandy. Hi. Come here. No. If you're gonna put your big neck on camera, nobody can see anything else. You gotta move your fat neck off camera. She's all neck. She's all neck. From her ears down to her butt, she's all neck. Hi, 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 Cool Cash, hi, Cool Cash, Cool Cash, Cool Cash, hi, hi, hi. Let's see, what else? Would you stop that? Stop that, Brandy. I need my hands. Let me have my hands back. Stop it. 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 No. Stop it. Back up. Both of you. Back up. I want to use my hands. You stop that. No. Get off me. With that paw of yours. No. You're not just going to paw at me until I pet you. Stop that. No. Stop that. Stop that. Back up. Stop that. You back up. Yes, thank you for the kisses. Back up. No. 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 Back it up. Beep, beep, beep. Back it up. Back it up. Don't choke yourself out. Don't choke yourself out. I'm just backing you up with your chest. Stop that. No. Zoom up. No. Back it up. You back it up. Come on. Hooligans. I want to use my hands. They won't let me use my hands. Random rooster sound. Here we go. We'll keep just bouncing around here. Different genre after different genre. I'll play some hardstyle here. If this doesn't have you kind of bouncing your head, maybe it's too fast for beats per minute for you. I think it's a question that's on a lot of people's mind, Cosmo. And it seems to be something that's more of a concern for people that are underage. You know, teenagers, preteens, you know, sometime between 9 and 15 years old. Everybody's concerned about how old each other is. Because in 2 weeks is your birthday. What do you got planned for your birthday, Focash? What are you doing for your birthday? Just so crazy. I'll be every day. I'm only seeing one Power Ranger in the kiddo's hand. Oh, there's the other one. Okay. I gotta remember to visually keep track of these things. Not because I don't want him to lose them, but occasionally a kid at the park will try to bully him, and they'll take one of his toys, run off with it while he's not looking, and hide it, and tell him they don't know where it's at. I've caught that happening 2 or 3 times in our history of coming to this park. And at least 2 of those times, it was the same little girl. While he was talking to another kid or going down the slide, she took his toy and she'd run off and hide it in a place that he couldn't reach. Like, literally out of his reach. Kids are so mean to each other sometimes. I got to go to a hotel, and I'm going to go to a pool, and then I'm going to America, and I'm going to go to New Zealand. Nice. So you're going to be all over the place, Bill Bass. Nice. Exploring the world. So does he have both of his Power Rangers now, or what? 'Cause one of them is not where it was anymore. And that's how quick it happens, guys. I look down for like not even a whole 5 seconds to check on chat, and his Power Ranger is no longer where it was. This is also why I don't let him bring more than 2 out there. I say 1 for each hand is more than enough. He's kind of a he's nice and naive. And I love that about him, but geez, does it make him a target to be picked on? And he likes to hang out with the older kids. Like, I don't know who this older kid is, but the kid who had the Chihuahua must have a brother. They look similar to each other. And now the one kid's got both the Power Rangers. They don't look like they're being mean to him. But you never know, you know, are they being nice to each other from this distance? It seems to be that they're being nice to each other. But like I said, there's a girl out there who she would take his toy and then run across the park and then put it somewhere high that he couldn't reach. Like, she would climb, go out of her way to climb and like put it in the rafters of one of these jungle gym things where he wouldn't be able to see it. It's not at eye level, and there's no way he'd be able to reach it without climbing, potentially injuring himself. So kids are really mean to other kids when they think nobody's watching. Because when I showed up, I didn't say anything to this other little girl. I just went up to my kiddo and I said, hey, that little girl's being mean to you, and she hid your toy, and I'm going to show you where it's at. You probably shouldn't play with that girl anymore. I didn't say a word to her, and the girl was trying to tell me. She was like, oh, I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't doing anything. And I just ignored her. Like, you're not my kid. You're not my responsibility. Not my circus. Not my monkeys. I will deal with my own kiddo, and I will address the situation at hand. Like, I'm not going to stand at the park and be the moderator for these kids, right? They need to grow a pair of balls and stand up for themselves. But I'm not going to let somebody blatantly pick on my kiddo either. Being a parent is the toughest job in the world. It is mean. It is super mean. But what are you going to do, you know? If as a parent you do not raise your kid to be respectful of other people, you know, what can another parent do? Because nowadays it becomes a serious problem if you try saying something to somebody else's kid. You know, and I grew up at the tail end of a generation that would allow uncles and friends of the family to smack your butt if you stepped out of line. I remember hearing the lines, you better behave because so-and-so can smack you if they want to. And then the parental figure would disappear from the picture. Like, go do something. While I was being left under the supervision of this person they just gave permission to smack the shit out of me for. You know what I mean? So, the generation, and that was the tail end of the generation that I grew up in. The generations before that, they didn't care. It could have just been some weirdo off the street, you know? And you said some off-color shit to an adult, and they would say, respect your elders, and you'd get smacked for it. And when you told your parents, they'd be like, good, you shouldn't have been disrespecting that adult. They didn't care that you got smacked by a stranger. They cared whether or not you were being disrespectful to that adult. It's a different generation nowadays. Kids these days, you know, they're soft parented. You know, the parents don't want to discipline them. And so it leads to kids acting out and, you know, doing socially unacceptable things with no consequences. Just got to stay on top of it. The most you can do is make sure your kid knows what the right thing to do is. And everything is a case-by-case basis. So, as long as he's having fun, I don't interfere. You know, as long as he doesn't look injured, I don't interfere. He may be 5, but it's his responsibility to fight his own battles. I tell him all the time, don't let somebody pick on you. If somebody starts being mean, you don't have to play with them. If somebody's being mean to you, you can come over here and tell me. We can go somewhere else. You don't have to share with that person. You don't have to play with that person. If they're being mean, we'll just do something else. So he knows that I've got his back. I've got his back. Am I missing chats here? No, it doesn't look like I'm missing chats. Looks like we're still live. And why is it so dark? Holy hell. That contrast was looking really dark. Yeah, the lighting keeps fading in and out as Annie gets in and out of the picture. Probably because this one over here. No, that was not an invitation to come smother me with love. I just wanted to give you a scratch. She would too. She'd be like, oh, you pet me once? That's it. I need 1,000 pets now. Annie's like that too. Zuma will accept 1 or 2 pets. She's like, that was cool. Unless she wants something. Then she's up your butt. But Annie will accept no less than 10 pets. And then she wants more after. You had to carry the whole team, Cosmo? Jeez. Do they really deserve the victory if that's the case? Did they at least revive you at some point? They give you a stim pack or like an ammo bucket? They get an ammo box? Plate box? Something? Did they let you drive the helicopter? How did your team support you? Because if you had to carry them, like literally, they didn't fire any bullets and they got 0 kills, what is the point of playing in trios? Yeah, a rough W. You didn't die and they died like 10 times. Yeah, I think I'd find a different lobby. I'd be like, y'all are garbage. Come back when you're not dog water anymore. I'm sorry. I love you, but you're dog water and I need to win. You're not playing to win. Are you really playing for more than just entertainment value? Let's get another song going here. Try to break them up so that there isn't this long, dead silence going on. And I also don't have to scrub too many. Ooh, so this is an interesting thing here. I've got the same song with 2 different versions. I've got Scary Monsters and Nice Sprites. Spirits? I'm pretty sure it says Sprites. But I've got one by Skrillex and one by Zed's Dead.
I want to leave.
You ready to leave? He's ready to go. All right. Well, that was a short day at the park, huh, guys? Your voice chat. Yeah, I can imagine. Buddy, I didn't even finish my coffee. It's almost done. 5 more minutes?
I'll only do 5 more minutes if you let me have a candy at home after.
That sounds like extortion to me. You only do 5 more minutes if I let you have a candy at home? What if I give you no candy? Then what?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
What if I lock you out of the car?
I was going in the back.
You're gonna climb in the back? He's got all the answers right now. He's like, I'm going with you. You ain't leaving me. All right. We'll get you a candy at home. We're going to drop the dogs off. I think we're going to go to Walmart and get some more dog food.
Okay.
All right. So 5 more minutes and then we'll go home, okay? All right. How's your hands doing? Are you cold? Feel them?
Yeah.
No, they're not cold. You're okay. Not in the rocks, though, okay? On the wood chips, please. Jimmy? Not in the rocks, please. On the wood chips. All right. The car's driving the rocks. The kids play on the wood chips. Uh-oh, something was glitchy right there. Something was glitchy. The screen did a spinny thing. All right, so let's see. Chat. Which one of these versions would you like to listen to before we're at the end of the live stream here? We're going to give them 5 more minutes at the park, and then I think we're going to end the live stream and go do some life outside of the internet stuff. So we've got Scary Monsters and Nice Sprites, the Juggernaut version, and Scary Monsters and Nice Sprites, the regular version. One by Skrillex and one by Zed's Dead. So should we listen to Skrillex or Zed's Dead? They're both electronic dance music. They're both the same song. One of them's been remixed. Let's see. Will it let me put a poll up on screen? Not from that phone. Start poll. No, where's it at? There it is. Start poll. Oh, that faded real hard. Apparently, I cannot start a poll. It won't let me. Well, all right then. All right, the regular version. We got 1 vote in. 1 vote. We'll do Zed's Dead, the regular version. You guys familiar with the song? You probably are. The song went pretty popular because of the audio clip that's in it. From the kid who was stacking cups. Stack the cups up real high, and then you stack them all down into No worries. We're taking off here in a sec too, V. Thank you for stopping in. Appreciate you coming in the chat. You're awesome. We love you. I think this is going to be our send-off to you guys. Don't forget, being nice to people is free. It doesn't take much effort. It goes a long way. And remember that we have more fun when we're nice to each other. Take care, guys.